Good, happy Wednesday morning, September 8, 2021. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Wednesday morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. We have a lot of news to get to this Wednesday morning, so let's get started. But first up, we are going to begin with a check of your weather this morning from meteorologist Kevin Scrippa. Meteorologist Kevin Scrippa says warm and humid for today. With more on that and a full weather forecast, let's go to meteorologist Kevin Scrippa right now.
Here's today's hot and perfect tip.
Don't follow extreme routines. Do your own thing at Planet Fitness for just $1 down and get a real workout with tons of equipment and free fitness training. Join today for $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. Hurry, deal ends September 16th.
Here's today's hot and perfect tip.
Don't follow extreme routines. Do your own thing at Planet Fitness for just $1 down and get a real workout with tons of equipment and free fitness training. Join today for $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. Hurry, deal ends September 16th.
Southerly breeze building today ahead of a front that eventually arrives later on this evening. That front will have some locally heavy rain with some shower and thunderstorm chances. A lot of that after sunset this evening, but we're just not going to be able to rule out a shower in the North Country today. So a building breeze, increasing humidity because of that wind out of the south, and temperatures going from 76 to 84 as we go through the afternoon. Relatively dry through the afternoon, but again, with the humidity in place and the warmer temperatures, it's going to have that summer-like feel to the air. There will be showers and storms back out to the west, some of those with gusty winds through New York and Vermont. It's a matter of if all that holds together as we get into the evening. You will notice this narrow line of showers and storms making their way in. Some pockets of heavier rainfall are going to be a possibility during the evening and overnight hours tonight. And we are likely going to have a few more periods of rainfall around on our Thursday before the front finally slides to our east later in the afternoon and into the evening. We'll be in the 70s with that humidity around tomorrow as well. Eventually, partial sunshine, more comfortable for Friday, a chance of a pop-up shower in the afternoon, and then really good timing for the weekend, partly to mostly sunny skies for both days, and a small chance of a passing afternoon shower on Sunday. 76 to 85 today. This will be with building humidity and a breeze out of the south through the afternoon. Some heavier rainfall, a possibility with any sort of thunderstorms that make their way into the state from our west later tonight. And still some periods of showers around tomorrow. A pop-up shower possible Friday, an additional pop-up shower Sunday.
Okay, and that is your weather forecast from meteorologist Kevin Scrippa. Thank you for that, Kevin. And now let's take a look at your traffic and see what's happening on the roadways for this Wednesday morning. As you can see in Henniker here, you're seeing some smooth sailing with some medium-paced traffic. Hopkinton, smooth sailing with a little bit of medium-paced traffic. Bow, Pembroke, and Concord, all smooth sailing. And Boscawen and Canterbury, smooth sailing as well. Chichester, smooth sailing with a little bit of medium-paced traffic. Epsom, smooth sailing with a little bit of medium-paced traffic. Northwood, smooth sailing. Lee, smooth sailing with some medium and slow-paced traffic. Durham, smooth sailing. Rochester, smooth sailing. Dover, smooth sailing with some medium-paced traffic. Newington, smooth sailing. And Portsmouth, smooth sailing. Greenland, smooth sailing. Rye, smooth sailing with a little spot of medium-paced traffic. Northampton, smooth sailing. Hampton, smooth sailing. Seabrook, smooth sailing into the border of Massachusetts. On 101, all smooth sailing on 101. Great ride on 101. In the Manchester and Hooksett area, you got some smooth sailing with some spots of medium pace traffic. And also in the Manchester area, road closed due to an accident on 2nd Street, both ways from Walker Street to Turner Street. And also here, 2 lanes closed due to an accident on I-93 northbound at Island Point Road. In the Bedford area, you got some smooth sailing with some spots of medium-paced traffic. Amherst smooth sailing and Milford smooth sailing with some spots of medium-paced traffic. Merrimack smooth sailing. Nashua smooth sailing with little spots of medium-paced traffic. Milford, Nashua smooth sailing with some spots of medium-paced traffic here and here. Derry, Londonderry, Windham, Salem, into the border of Massachusetts, you got some smooth sailing with some spots of medium-paced traffic. And that is a look at your morning traffic this morning. And now let's get to your news. First up, traffic alert. Serious crash shuts down lanes on I-93 in Manchester. Police are on the scene of a serious crash in Manchester. It happened shortly before 6 a.m. Wednesday on Interstate 93 North, just before exit 6. The Department of Transportation said the 2 right lanes were closed. Drivers in the area are asked to seek an alternate route. At this time, there is no word of injuries. This is a developing story situation, so stay with us as we get more information into our newsroom. Immune-composed qualify for COVID-19 boosters now. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Here's today's hot and perfect tip.
Don't follow extreme routines. Do your own thing at Planet Fitness for just $1 down and get a real workout with tons of equipment and free fitness training. Join today for $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. Hurry, you'll end September 16th.
Doctors say if you are immunocompromised, you likely qualify for a booster shot right now and should talk to your doctor. Pfizer submitted its data, Moderna will soon, and at the end of next week, the FDA will review booster information, like a study out of Israel, which also vaccinated its senior population in January and February.
The Israeli data says at about 5 months it starts waning. There are more recent studies with the Moderna that says at about 6 months it's still working pretty well, up past the 90% efficiency level. So that's what the FDA is going to consider.
Right now, boosters are being considered about 8 months after the second Pfizer or Moderna shot. Johnson & Johnson was not introduced in New Hampshire until April and May, so does not fit in that window yet. That means the first groups to get the vaccine, seniors and healthcare workers, could get the booster shots first.
I suspect that you will see a prioritization for boosters of those that are either 65 and older or 75 and older, those residing in long-term care. And because any illness, even mild illness, has a big impact on our healthcare workforce, they may also be at the front of the line for the boosters.
The booster is a single shot, same maker and dose as your first 2 shots. And again, if you have a weakened immune system, talk to your doctor now about getting a booster at any of the 500 locations now giving out vaccines in New Hampshire. Live in the studio tonight, Jean Mackin, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Eversource crews from New Hampshire helping to restore power in Louisiana. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Here's today's hot and perfect tip.
Don't follow extreme routines. Do your own thing at Planet Fitness for just $1 down and get a real workout with tons of equipment and free fitness training. Join today for $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. Hurry, deal ends September 16th.
This is just some of the damage in Louisiana that crews from New Hampshire are working to fix.
Really, the damage is unlike anything I've ever experienced.
Tom Davis from Gilmanton is among more than 100 crews from Eversource's 3 New England states, now helping in Raceland, Louisiana. The small community about 45 miles southwest of New Orleans is one of the state's hardest hit.
The lines, major circuits down, every pole broken. For a long ways, there might be 1 or 2 standing, but most of them are broken.
Davis says there are more than 14,000 power poles broken in that area alone. That's more than Hurricane Katrina, when about 12,000 poles were down across the entire state. Many of the area's 34,000 homes and businesses are still without power in oppressive heat and humidity.
Doing everything we can to get these folks their power. It's going to be a long time for some of the folks in this area because we're really into the rebuild and starting from scratch phase where we're setting new poles, framing them, and running new wire.
And with some homes flattened, many damaged, and power out for days.
There's a lot of gratification to be able to be down here and have the opportunity to help these folks out.
Crews are living in an air-conditioned trailer with showers and a chow hall. They don't know how long they'll be working in Louisiana, but Davis says he's just happy to help.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Two-alarm apartment fire in Manchester displays 11. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Tonight, nearly a dozen people displaced after a two-alarm fire at a 3-story apartment building in Manchester started around 4:15 on Lake Avenue. Put out a plume of smoke that could be seen all across the city. It took about 15 minutes to bring it all under control. Everyone got out of the building before firefighters arrived. Firefighters say one of the residents was smoking on a balcony and set that on fire.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Parents frustrated by delays signing children up for virtual school. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Walmart, America's largest, is hiring. Earn up to $25.50 per hour plus benefits working at Walmart's distribution center. Get a $5,000 sign-on bonus. But hurry, you must be hired before September 24th. Apply today online or text DC to 240240. Walk-ins welcome.
Because schools in New Hampshire are now fully in person, most districts recommend VLAX, or the Virtual Learning Academy, as a remote option. But some parents trying to enroll their students are running into issues. One mom says it's been 3 weeks.
I've sent 2 support tickets. I've called 5 times. Most of those were more than hour-long waits to then be disconnected.
I really apologize to everyone who's trying to get a hold of us.
The CEO says while they work with an average 12,000 students through the year, a sudden 48% jump in enrollment is too much to keep up with.
We saw an extra 2,383 kids in that from August 20th till now. So we went from just over 4,900 to 7,300 in a very short period of time.
This as they update their tech infrastructure. He calls it a perfect storm.
About a year and a half ago, we started updating our student information system, and then this spring we selected a new learning management system. We had hoped to have everything running quite well by the end of August, and we just need more time.
We saw them throughout the pandemic really step up and provide exceptional educational opportunities to so many students across the state, and I have no doubt that they will be able to continue that level of service into the future.
Now, Kosakowski says they have hired additional staff that are working very long hours, but that it could be another 2 to 3 weeks before things are running efficiently. Live in Portsmouth, Jennifer Crompton, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. COVID-19 hospitalizations in New Hampshire rise to its highest point since February. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Walmart, America's largest, is hiring. Earn up to $25.50 per hour plus benefits working at Walmart's distribution center. Get a $5,000 sign-on bonus. But hurry, you must be hired before September 24th. Apply today online or text DC to 240240. Walk-ins welcome.
Our state now also has the most active cases since April. Tonight, DHHS announced nearly 1,100 new cases from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yesterday's cases will be announced tomorrow. That brings current cases to more than 3,200.
So hospitalizations increased by 12 to more than 141. Those haven't been that high since back on February the 9th, and the state announced 4 new deaths, bringing the total since the start of the pandemic to 1,430.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for this morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. Thank you for joining us for this morning newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Have a great day, everyone. See you back here later on today for another newscast. Bye.